So hello everyone. Today I have my one of the favorite guest, tirthraj, and he is my student. He was preparing for GATE exam with my coaching center, Concept Library, and after getting his rank, he joined BIT Mesra College. And I want to say very special point about him. He compromised IIT, but he did not compromise the branch he was loving as an aerospace engineer. So I welcome Titraj and I will ask some important questions. What is going to be worth for all my viewers and students whoever is preparing for GATE aerospace exam. So hi Titraj, welcome.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, Titraj. Thank you. How are you, Titraj?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, Titraj. So are you ready for the questions?
Sure.
Okay, Tirthaj. So my first question is, when you were preparing for GATE exam with me, then you had this dream to go to IIT, but your rank was 625. But finally, you decided that you will not compromise with your branch, and you joined BIT Mesra. So please let us know how it's going in BIT Mesra with your branch, and please let us know your branch in detail.
Okay. So currently, I'm pursuing my Mtech in Space Engineering and Rocketry with in-depth specialization in aerodynamics. Now, this university offers two in-depth specialization in this Mtech post-graduation course. The course name is Space Engineering and Rocketry, and the in-depth specialization are rocket propulsion and aerodynamics. Right. So initially, when I was preparing for GATE, just like the others, I wanted to get into some of the top IITs, of course, and for rocket propulsion, IIT Madras. Uh, but for a shorter duration and some less preparation, I could not score much. So then but I somehow fortunately cracked the exam. It was about barely cracking the GATE exam, but so I wanted to make it worth because I took a year drop, right? So I wanted to make it worth, and so I was looking for other institutes which can offer decent aerospace programs. And initially, when I went through this BIT Mesra's website, they did not have much information, and still they don't have much information. All I saw was they had one supersonic tunnel for aerodynamics, and for some reason I thought it was a big deal, and I was like, I'll get into this, and if I can get to, if I can, get a chance to do some experiments in a supersonic tunnel, it will be like something good, and it will be worth doing MTech here. But after a week or two, when my program started, I got to know that this institute does not do much of an advertising as much they have to offer. Like, as the facilities are here are really, really good, and for a people who are interested in rocket propulsion, especially, and could not get into IIT Madras, they should really come and visit BIT Mesra once before, just withdrawing a plan of doing MTech if they are not getting into IIT Madras.
So, Tirthraj, because you are in BIT Mesra, many people think that if they are not able to join IITs, their life is waste. So, do you believe in this? Like, is it the right thing? Like, can you advise the same thing? Like, if you are not getting IIT, then don't do MTech, something like that.
Now that depends. See, IITs do offer good placements, and especially in our branch, the it's almost same in every institute. That there are there are no not much companies or startups uh, that come and get. I guess
Yeah, you mean you are trying to say that uh, like like opportunity wise, we can't compare both, but it's not like it is totally zero. It depends on person to person also, right?
it depends on person to person, but if you want to get a better exposure in experimental studies, you really should be worrying about how the facilities the institutes are offering rather than what the placements I'll get. Because even though you get some decent placements, all you have to do is work on some better instruments, and whatever you're gonna do, in a future, you need to have a experimental idea about it, right? So better facilities will get you some better knowledge and better experience too.
So one more thing I want to ask, like we know that in few IITs, in certain programs, there is student exchange program from foreign countries. And do we have these kind of facilities in BIT Mesra as well?
Mm, till now, I don't have I don't have idea about it right
Okay, okay, thank you. No problem at all. So, Tirthraj, now you let me know when did you started your GATE journey? Like when you joined me, I remember it was, I think it was October or November month, November, December, some that time. It was very late, right? When you joined.
now. Yeah, it was quite late. So, so when I graduated in 2020, the same year I took
Mm-hmm.
GATE exam in that February only, and that was
Mm-hmm.
all my own preparation. I did not join any coaching institute or anything, and it didn't go
Mm-hmm.
any well. It wasn't any. There were no good result. So later that year, I decided to go for abroad studies. I wanted to do higher studies anyway. Now I was preparing for GRE and IELTS. And the same year, pandemic happened, so that was not an option anymore. So, and by the time I got to know that it's not an option anymore, it was already too late. It was around November and December, and all I wanted, and I registered for GATE 2021 though, because I wanted to keep my options open, and but it was November already, and I did not know what to do, and I was going through YouTube and I was looking for some uh, tricks and tactics and all, and I saw your video about you were explaining how to remember all this Reynolds number and Greshoff's numbers with some techniques and all. So it was now in November and December, it was like completely impractical to just understand everything and appear for the GATE exam. It was like very less duration for that, and so I was like, I'm anyway looking for tricks and tactics that can get me, better results. So I think I texted you on Instagram, and then we wanted then I guess I came to know
Uh,
that you have this institute and all.
Actually, this is the time when 2002 was pandemic was going on, and I think it was November or December. And today
I
it
guess
is
so.
2022. And a few things I want to mention here. See, many of you may be thinking that, sir, why are you interviewing a student who is not into IIT? But see, guys, rank and IIT and all is not going to make your life here. Your own willpower, your own potential, and like despite college and everything, like it everything depends. I know many students, but I selected Raj for this because he scored whatever he scored in very less time. Like you can see, he's saying that he was confused with a lot of things and he was doing a lot of things, and meanwhile he applied for GATE 2021 and he joined me like almost at the end in the crash course program. And he struggled and he prepared. He did a lot of hard work, and after that he qualified GATE exam. After that, scene was like whether he should waste one more year. I should not say waste, whether he should wait for he should take
Yeah,
drop, because already yeah, because already he had taken the drop for one more year, one year already. So in that drop time, because COVID and all situation was there, so he decided that no, because he's getting excellent branch, and he did all the studies about the college, and then he joined BIT Mesra. And see, guys, like most of my viewers, most of my students, and many people in aerospace industry, whoever is preparing for GATE exam, you forget about top 20, top 10 students. Other than that, all students are average. So this story, what I'm trying to take out from Tirthraj story plan, all the journey, this is relevant and related to many students. So my intention is to give you this kind of inspirational story like Tirthraj. So Tirthraj, my next question is, how are you confident about coming future from like, because you are doing your job, your Mtech in space and rocketry. So how do you see your future now, like economically and job, that perspective? Please explain.
so I'm again going for a PhD, and I'll be
Oh wow,
looking
man!
for getting into,
Congratulations. So
yeah,
totally, it
still
is
I'll be
decided that
still
you are going for.
studying.
Okay, very good, very good. Because I know
So
how can you leave space and rocketry, man? How can someone leave space and
yeah,
rocketry? I
it's,
mean,
and this course is specifically designed for rocketry, I would say. It has rocket propulsion
yes.
and aerodynamics, but it was like established in this space engineering and rocketry department was established in 1964, and later about like 4 years later they introduced a course in Mtech, and it was especially for this to train scientists and engineers for this uh, in-depth specialization for rocket propulsion and aerodynamics. So it's since then, and it really fascinates you about uh, how how good this branch is. The entire aerospace has like this rocket propulsion itself has a better future.
Okay, okay, okay. So, when you are planning for your PhD, so are you going to continue from BIT Mesra itself, or you are planning to switch your
Mm,
college?
Now that depends if my thesis goes well here, and if I need to uh, do more research, then I'll be needing the same instrument and same faculties, obviously, because they've been my guide for my thesis. So it will be better doing PhD here. But if it's okay, then I'll prefer IITs too. It's and
Okay, I got you.
yeah.
I got you. Tirthraj, one more question. What is the toughness level of the course? Like, do you feel it is really very hard? People should not take space and rocketry, or every student can do this program?
Mm, Toughness level is like in Mtech, you will be getting a huge leap than whatever you did in BTech. It's not BTech, and BTech and MTech is like total separate things. So, and this has a choice-based credit system, CBCS. So you'll get to choose your electives every semester, and that way you will be forming your path your own way. And it's difficult to score better, but in a I would say it's like uh, you'll be getting better and better into understanding the same subject, so it's all worth it.
Okay, Tirthraj, one very important question. If any student is joining space and rocketry in your college or in other IITs, what are
Hmm.
the basics they should focus at their BTech level? Like they should be good in flight mechanics, or they should be good in propulsion. Like what are the portions they should like study very well in their BTech studies and during GATE preparation, so that they can be
Hmm.
comfortably pursue this particular branch in your college?
Uh, I would like to mention one thing that from this year, from this 2022 batch, they are introducing same course with a different name. They are converting it into aerospace engineering entirely. Now it's space engineering and rocketry with aerospace engineering as a specialization. But students will get to choose in further semesters whether to get into rocket propulsion or aerodynamics. The Because they will be using the same facilities here. But I would say if you're really enthusiastic about rocket propulsion and aerodynamics in general, so you'll obviously have to go through rocket propulsion. But I don't think many universities offer much subjects for especially rocket propulsion in India, I guess.
Yes, you are right. There are very less, like for example, IIT Madras, and after that
Hmm.
IIT Mesra, and very few they are offering rocketry, rocket propulsion. These are one very important question. Like, how do you spend your whole day when you are pursuing your MTech in this program? Like, your what used to be your daily schedule? How do you manage your day and this program studies?
Mm, so it, it's very early sunrise here. So around 4:30 it gets very bright. So I wake up around 8, and get ready and get breakfast, and uh, on my way to department around 9. And then I'll be doing all the lab works. Since I'm in third semester, so I'll be doing more of a lab work. But if you're in initial semesters, you'll be doing your coursework only. So you'll be having a strict schedule and timetable that you have to follow. It will be around to be done around 5:30. You'll get back. You have snacks, and then you can go and have play some games and all, and just hang out with your friends and get back to your room and study and sleep. That's it.
So is it like a very tight schedule, or it is kind of normal going like the way it was going in your BTech degree, BE degree, bachelor degree?
I mean, it depends how you spend your day. So it's really up to you. But for a study and all, it's 9 to 5 only. And then
Okay,
whatever you
okay.
do on your own.
And Tirthraj, from which college you have completed your UG?
I did my UG from Parul University, Gujarat.
Parul University, Gujarat. And right now, you are pursuing your masters in this branch. So, suppose if you are facing any difficulty, then like your professors and their supporting nature, please talk about that something.
They're very supportive, and they obviously know that during BTech people uh, lack some of these subjects and fundamentals. So they are very prepared to elaborate some simple topics if you really don't get the idea of it. But all in all, you have to. They always like they'll be saying that you have to work really hard, because this is faculties will help you in need, but they will not be helping you for everything. You have to do most of your work on your own. So they will prepare you for that also.
Okay, and one more question. When we are pursuing this kind of branch, and I mean, especially your course in VIT Mesra or some IITs, so what kind of computer languages like C, C++, Python, or any other software a BTech student should be ready with to pursue this course?
CFD, I would suggest every BTech student should be practicing CFD softwares. Uh, ANSYS fluent, I would say. And if they are really interested in doing hard code, they should go for Fortran and other languages. That just require a pure code, and it's really difficult. But if you have practiced and learned about it in your BTech, it will be better, and it will be easier for you to use it in your thesis or whatever.
Okay, I got it. And one more thing I want to mention here, when Tirthraj joined the coaching, that was COVID time. So, like you guys know that now my coaching is full-fledged, properly. Everything is on like fully designed and properly 400 plus test series and everything. But when Tirtha's like he joined and his batchmates were there in 2021 crash course batch, that time my
Mhm.
website used to lag a lot. Like my developer was like
Mhm.
solving the errors. Tirthraj, you remember, like
Yeah, I
almost
remember
after every
we
2 3
collect.
days.
Yeah, I remember we collectively decided to name it Yes Sir Batch, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, you are right. And we used to call Tirthraj, still we used to call Tirthraj Kalin Bhaiya from Mirzapur. Somehow we got this nickname for him. We used to, and still, and meanwhile of these 2 years of like 2021, 2022, Tirthraj and me, he used to share like some important knowledge, what he used to like whatever he feels comfortable to share with me, like something about rocketry and space. So I used to feel very glad because my sole interest is in rocket propulsion. So that's why I have very special place in my heart about Tirthraj, because he's doing the same course what I wanted. And one more thing, Tirthraj, what is your particular future plan other than PhD? Like other than, of course, you said you are going to pursue PhD. Other than that, what is your plan? Like economically, how are you going to manage your life?
Uh, See, is uh, PhD is the priority, but if I get into any government bodies that in any way I can serve the nation with my knowledge, I'll be happy to do it. Be it DRDO,
Wow, man.
ISRO, anything, HL.
Of course, of course.
But if not that,
So,
I'll continue research and PhD.
okay, can you name some of your alumni seniors who has got like if it is not confidential, uh, or the path what they have shown you to join anything ISRO or DRDO something like that.
Hmm. I don't remember names, but I've been
Hmm.
told that people initially when ISRO Incospar was converted into ISRO, then the scientists were initially trained here in BIT Mesra. Since there were no
Oh,
rocket propulsion or any place where they can learn about all these things. So this is what I
so
know.
it is
I don't
kind
know
of
how much
very
of it
old
is
college.
true, but this is very old, and this is very old institute.
Okay, so one last question from my side. Tirthraj, suppose like every year GATE is happening and people are mostly in general category students, when they are getting 400 rank, 500 rank, 300 rank, these kind of ranks, they are not able to join IIT. So will you suggest them to join your college with your branch? Because many people are interested in rocketry and space. So will it be a good deal?
Yeah, it's totally worth it, and you are anyway getting stipend from AICT if you have cracked the GATE exam. And for rocket propulsion, I would strongly suggest people to visit this place at least to have a better idea. Because I don't know if I can say much about how the facilities are here, but be it solid, liquid, or hybrid, it's all here. You should just come here and visit the facilities and then take your decisions.
Wow, man! So you guys are having liquid and hybrid both.
Liquid, hybrid, and solid.
Wow, wow, seriously. And many people, if you are unaware about all these things about rocketry, when I will be teaching you, if you are joining the coaching, so that time I will explain you during rocket propulsion, like what are the things I'm talking in this interview. So, Tirthraj, thank you so much. I requested you to give your special time and you have given me out of respect. Thank you so much. So, Tirthraj, anything else you want to mention from your side? We'll be glad to listen.
Mm, not much, but anything you need to do a lot of hard work when you decide to do research. When you decide you will be doing research work, mostly MTech and PhD and so on. So you really need to be on your own only, and be prepared that even though nobody is going to help you, just you have yourself to, and you have to figure out different ways to get out and get the work done. That's it.
Okay, Tirthraj, so as my old student, what is your strong suggestion to my current students and my upcoming students and my YouTube viewers?
Well, see, it worked for me, so it will work for almost anyone, uh, I guess. Since it was just 2 months and I wanted tricks and tactics. So if you want tricks and tactics just to crack the gate exam, I mean, this institute you should go for. And even though if you want to really learn about everything, since we know that sir teaches all the subjects, so he knows when to relate everything. He can like correlate stuff, and all in all we need to have a broad idea about the subject itself, and the different just topics are there, and you're studying all the topics, you need to know how it relates with each other. So when a single person is teaching you everything, so you will have a better idea about the subject itself, and you'll be more confident in appearing the exam, and you will score better.
Thank you, Tirthraj. Thank you so much, Tirthraj. If my viewers are my students, current or upcoming students, if they want to talk to you in future about anything, so I will put your Instagram or LinkedIn any link in my
LinkedIn,
description. Uh,
you can
Yeah, yeah.
contact
We'll
me
put in the
through this.
description. Sure, sure,
Mhm.
sure, sure.
Yes,
Okay, thank you
fine.
so much, Tirthraj. Thank you so much, and
Pleasure.
I hope, yeah, and I hope my students and my viewers are getting value from this video. So thank you, Tirthraj, one more time, and we'll see. I'll be asking some more students to join such interviews. Thank you, Tirthraj.
Sure. Thank you.